Hi, ABC colleagues. It's Stacy Adams from the Program Review Committee. I want to share a quick update with you that I think will make things a little bit easier for your outcomes analysis. First, my apologies for kind of changing direction, but I hope that this will save you some work. If you'd already started doing it the way that I previously showed you in the training video, then that's fine too. You can do it that way. But we had a little bit of change of plans from the Program Review Committee. This last Monday, Svetlana showed the committee that there is a way in eLumen to do outcomes analysis, or what we previously called action plans. We are not ready to do that this fall, but we're planning to do that for next fall. So right now it kind of allowed us to pivot and kind of just come up with a plan that is essentially our one-year Band-Aid here. The important thing is that we do outcomes analysis, or action plans as we previously called them, and that we have them stored somewhere central, because we have an accreditation visit coming up and we want to make sure we have our ducks in a row. In addition to not only making the improvements through outcomes analysis, we need to have evidence that we've done them. So let me show you quickly our new, easier plan to get our outcomes analysis done this year. Here I am on Google Drive. This is my ABC Google Drive, and I've got everything I need bookmarked, but in case you guys don't, what you can do is just go to search bar and type in outcomes analysis, and that should get you, look, I have tons of outcomes analysis folders because all of them are shared with me, but let's just pick one. So this will be one of yours, who knows? Oh, it happens to be business and computer studies, go figure. I'll show you one that's not my own. So here we are at social and behavioral sciences. Let's go over to social sciences. If we click in there, and then we find the outcomes analysis folder, and then under 2020, 2021, we're looking at data from last academic year. Here you'll see the outcomes analysis tracking spreadsheet that I had initially dropped in there. Where I want you to go is one deeper. If you go inside the other internal folder there, what you'll see is that Svetlana has dropped in Excel format all of your outcomes from last year. So here I double clicked into history, and we've got all of the data here. And then what we'll want to do is just in the column here, type in whatever our plan is to make an improvement. So they might say that we need a new textbook, or we need more tutoring available in the Learning Center, or we need to focus in on this particular concept from our curriculum. So whatever that idea is, you can just type it in here in the blue area. We've just added a column that says outcomes analysis here. And then for each course, we need at least one outcomes analysis for each course and one per program. And then you just type it here and that's it. If you want to share it with others in your discipline, that would be great. You can get their input too, so you can just hit the share button and see who it's shared with. And if you need to add anybody in there, go ahead and add them. And of course, if you're having any access issues, feel free to contact me and I can make sure that you have access to the folders and documents that you need in here. And again, it's Stacy Adams, that's sadams21 at abc.edu. So I hope that'll make it easier for you guys so you don't have to do all the work with the Google Sheets and the pasting of data. We're hoping that this is a one-year temporary fix and that next year we'll be doing this in eLumen. Thank you guys for all your hard work. As a reminder, this is due September 30th, but I know a lot of you are working really hard to get everything done for AP&P in terms of program and curriculum revisions there. So that's a soft deadline. If your work doesn't get done until the first or second week of October, it's really not a crisis. The important part is that it gets done and it gets done thoughtfully, and then you can tie that work into your program review report, which will be due November 15th. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great week. Feel free to contact me with any questions. Thank you.